And we are listening to Friday Night Lights. It's Sterling Tiger football at Platte Valley tonight as the Sterling Tigers come in 1-1. The Platte Valley Broncos also 1-1. The Platte Valley Broncos losing to Kent Denver. They did beat Weld Central. And the Tigers on their first game of the season beating Harrison. Their second outing against Mountain View, the number one team in 4A, did not come out as well up in Loveland as the both teams come in for their first action of the new season in that Patriot League as the Tigers have their first league game tonight here on the road. They will be taking on the Broncos. And our pregame show is brought to you by Nelson Financial. You plan for retirement, visit with Joel at Nelson Financial, 206 Main Street in Sterling. Better to plan and not need it than to need it and not have a plan. As the Sterling Tigers come in tonight, they are in the new, they're in their Patriot League, have been in the Tri-Valley or Northern Conference for many years, and this year into the Patriot League. So we're going to be playing all new teams this year. Nobody is going to be familiar to us in any way. So we're just going to have to watch as you do, as we have the Broncos tonight, a spread offense, from what I understand, going to be running the spread offense, single back, pro set with the spread. The Tigers, of course, running the pistol that they've been running for several years. As we will find out soon whether the Tiger defense can stay up with the fast guys on the outside, as we'll have those going. We're also tonight on Chassa.tv. We're on ColoradoPreps.tv. We'll also be on YouTube.com. It is everywhere tonight. If you have an internet connection, you can watch Sterling and Platte Valley anywhere in the world tonight. That's kind of exciting. As it's a big time, small town production. We are going to be everywhere. We're going to take a national anthem break, and we'll be back right after this on your home for Sterling Tiger football, 1230 KSTC.
You're clear.
Thank you.
Team captain, number 24, Adam Bethel, number 50, Brandon Gearing, and number 57, Dylan Jones. Team captains for the Tigers, number 72, Matt McNear, number 74, Lyle Coates, and number 15, Connor Terry.
Last commercial.
Platte Valley won the coin toss. Deferred. Sterling elects to receive the ball tonight.
Bumps running.
Thank you.
Five seconds. Mike's up.
And welcome back to Platte Valley High School. As the Broncos win the toss, they elect to defer. The Tigers will receive here in the first half. In the first half, your Sterling Tigers will be going left to right on your radio dial, and the Platte Valley Broncos will be going right to left on your radio dial as you see it on Shasta.tv, on ColoradoPreps.tv, and on, what else? On YouTube.com. Yeah, everywhere tonight. The alarm goes off. It's 7 o'clock. It's time for football.
Set to kick for the Broncos, number 18, Bailey Collins.
Our starting lineups tonight for the Sterling offense: at running back, number 11, Avery Stutzman. At running back, number 36, Cody Leachman. Quarterback, Brendan Diaz. Connor Carey will start at wide receiver. Ethan Rose also as a wide receiver, and Jordan Jackson as a wide receiver. Brent Gillen, tackle. The guard, Colson Bacon. The center, Darren Sanders. Offensive tackle, Matt McNear, and the offensive guard, Lyle Koch, as the Broncos get ready to kick off. Back for the Tigers. The kick deep, going to go into the end zone, no return. So the Tigers will start at the 20-yard line. Oh, we have a flag. Offsides on the Broncos. We'll back him up 5 yards. If he has another kick like that, it won't matter. It'll still be in the end zone. Back to receive for the Tigers, DJ Graves and James Skurjanik. The starting lineup
Offside penalty on the Broncos. That'll back them up 5
on
yards.
the defensive side of the ball for the Tigers. James Skurjanik, a 5'11" sophomore, will start at cornerback. Senior Kyle Weingart, number 22, will start at cornerback. He's got a foot problem. That's why he's not back returning the kick. They're onside this time. The ball going to be fielded by Skurjanik, but he steps into the end zone. The momentum of the kick took him into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. So the Tigers will start at the 20 in that pistol offense, as the Broncos in their blue uniforms trimmed in white, the Tigers in their road white uniforms with black pants. Coming out, Tigers going to split. Ethan Rose to the near side along with Jackson. Carey split to the far side. Leachman in the backfield. The handoff going to go to Leachman, and he is swarmed under. Going to be a loss on the play. Leachman going to lose 3 yards on first down. Going to bring up a long 2 at least. Going to bring up 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13 for the Tigers. The left side of the line, I'm not sure exactly what happened. Coming out of the game, number 27, Evan France, limping pretty profusely on his right leg. Diaz to throw, going to roll out to the right side, has pressure, and throws it in the vicinity of Jackson. But Dylan Jones was all over him. Diaz had to get it away. It was in the vicinity of Jackson. That'll bring up a 3rd and a long 12 here with the ball resting on about the 16.5-yard line of the Tigers. Diaz brings him up in the pistol offense. He'll stand a few yards deep. He's going to take it himself around right side. I'm sorry, that's Skurjanik back there. I thought it was Diaz, but it was Skurjanik. Read well on the play, and a nice defensive play by Adam Bethel.
And Adam Bethel in on the tackle.
Tigers are going to be forced to punt as they lose another yard. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 13, 14 yards. And Brendan Diaz will step back to punt for the Tigers. I believe Ryan Waite standing deep. Short kick. I think it may have touched a Bronco. Let's see if it did. Yes, it did. It came down and touched a Bronco. 35 Tanner Moser was in the middle of the field. It came off of him. He didn't even know it was there. And the Tigers' recovery, so the punt was a net of about 13 yards, but it got him out of a hole. They'll take over 1st and 10, the ball on about the 33-yard line. So the first break of the night goes the Tigers' way. In motion for the Tigers is Avery Stutzman. He resets on the far side. Going to throw Diaz, throwing it deep, and nobody there. Carey never saw it.
Intended for Kersey.
Connor Carey, the intended receiver on the far side, that was a timing route, just threw it up, and Connor never saw it. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
10 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. No score. Tigers on technically their second possession as they punt. On first possession hits a Bronco and they recover. They have 2nd and 10. Ball going to come to the near side. That's Jackson. He's going to be swarmed under. A great play by Adam Bethel, the 5'11" senior. And the Tiger offense has not done anything yet. Another loss on the play, going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Tigers. They have not found an answer for this tough Bronco defense. Ethan Rose split to the near side. Carey and Jackson to the far side, with Leachman behind Diaz in the pistol formation. Going to fake a quick screen to the far side. Carey has one blocker out there. He's picking up the first down on the far sideline and finally knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. A pickup of about 23 yards, 24 yards. Let's see if there's any flags. There's not. Oh, they're going to say he was way back at the 45, so a pickup of about 20 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 just inside the Bronco 45-yard line, and the first big play of the night for the Tigers. They are in Bronco territory. The handoff on the inside and a loss of yardage. They are just coming through the middle. There is
on the play.
Nobody stopping the inside charge of the Bronco defense. Another loss on the play.
3 yards on the play.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Tigers. Ball now sitting on the 47-yard line. Pass, Diaz rolls to his right, throws it up. It was tipped. He was bracketed. Was Ethan Rose.
Intended for Ethan Rose.
Nice job on the coverage by Cameron Maxey. He was bracketed in front and in back. A dangerous pass from Diaz. That'll bring up a long 3rd down play for the Tigers. 3rd and 13 ball on the Bronco 47-yard line with 9 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. 2 to the far side. Jackson now coming the fake and a little shovel pass forward. That's going to pick up about 4 yards. The pass to Skurjanik.
Skurjanik gains a couple on the play.
That'll bring up
4th down for the Tigers.
4th and almost 10, a 4th and 9 situation and another punt situation as Diaz out to punt for the Tigers. Back deep is Ryan Waite for the Broncos. This punt going to get all the way to Waite. He gets it. Ball's on the ground again. He gets hit on the far side. The ball popped out, but able to pounce on it was Daniel France.
By Daniel France.
So two punts, and the Tigers almost gaining yardage on punts. That's a little interesting.
First and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Ball setting on the just outside the 25 of the 26-yard line as the Broncos going to take over in that spread offense. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back in there behind Logan Sitzman, the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself, comes to the outside. He has a lot of daylight, going to pick up the first down and more. And then a big hit.
Sitzman gains a first down for the Broncos.
He's going to pick up 10, almost 20 yards. As he is going to pick up 20. They're going to put it down on the 46-yard line, a gain of 20. For Sitzman, the quarterback faked it up the middle, kept it himself, came to the outside. And a first down on the first play for the Broncos. Sitzman this time going to hand off inside, and the Tigers sniff it out. Gain of 1 or 2 possibly for Caleb Creech. Creech, the tailback, they're going to give him forward progress of about 1 yard. Bring up a 2nd and 9 for Platte Valley. If you're just joining us, it's Friday Night Lights. The Platte Valley Broncos and the Sterling Tigers both 1-1 as they come into tonight's game. A conference game in the Patriot League. Sitzman in the shotgun. Going to take it. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, comes off the left side, has plenty of daylight, could go. And he is going to go all the way from the 46-yard line, touchdown. That's going to be a 54-yard run, no flags. And Sitzman kept it himself, 54-yard run. With 7:36 on the clock. Looks like they are going to have the tee in. Looks like the attempt going to be made by, looks like Bailey Collins Landwer. The kick up, and the kick is good.
Collins Landwer, extra point is good. Broncos lead this one 7-0.
And so 7-0. The Broncos on top. Their first possession looked very impressive as they gained 20 yards on one play, a couple on the next, and then a 54-yard run for Sitzman. And so a large chunk of ground quickly by the Broncos, and they're up 7-0. The Tiger defense had no answer. Good blocking, especially on the left side of the line. As that hole was big enough, I think I could have went through. Graves and Skrjanik back. I have not seen Weingart out there. The kick comes up. Looked like maybe it was going to be an onside kick, and then they stopped and reset. Long kick deep into the end zone. And the Tigers will take over at the 20-yard line.
On their own 20-yard line.
A great kick as Collins Landwer has the leg. Tigers going to come out in that pistol offense. Two receivers to the near side, Rose and Jackson. Carey split to the far side. Tigers offense hasn't done much yet. Handoff up the middle. And Leachman going to pick up 2 or 3 on first down as he keeps his legs driving.
Tripped up by Caleb Creech.
Split out again. Far side Carey Jackson and Rose to the near side in that pistol offense. Diaz going to put Jackson in motion to the far side. The fake, he's going to roll to the left side, going to throw back across the grain, and nobody home. Trying to hit Jackson over the middle, but he airmailed Jackson. That'll bring up a third down and about 6 for Sterling. The ball resting pretty much right on around the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. Beautiful night for football here in Kersey. Great hospitality by the home team, giving us a spot here in the booth up here to set everything up. 2 receivers to the near side. Jackson now in motion. Little quick throw on the slant. Skrjanic's got it. I don't know where they're going to give him forward progress to. Looks like he's got the first down, the pitch and the catch. Skrjanic's got the first down if it stands where it is right now, and it does. Tigers with a first down on the nice throw from Diaz to Skrjanic on the quick slant. The ball resting on the 31-yard line. Tigers first and 10 with 6:40 left here in the first quarter. Rose and Jackson to the near side. Stutzman in motion, resets on the far side. Going to throw again. Diaz going deep. Jackson over the middle. Almost has the catch, and there's going to be flags coming in from both sides.
Pass intended for Jackson.
As they're going to
Flags on the play.
interference going to be called. Almost had a great catch.
McDaniel on the coverage.
McDaniel and Maxey on the coverage. It's a 15-yard penalty for pass interference.
Pass interference call. The 15-yard penalty.
That'll result in an automatic first down for the Tigers as the ball starting on the 31. So the ball just inside, or just outside the 45-yard line at the 46-yard line. Tigers first and 10. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Another flag on the play.
Got to do that right away. I think we had a legal procedure on the Tigers. Just wasn't blown dead quickly. So that'll back them up 5. It'll bring up a first and 15 now.
Legal procedure on the Tigers. Bring up first and 15.
Carey going to split to the far side. Split to the near side is Ethan Rose. And DJ Gray, or no, that's Skrjanik. Skrjanik in motion. Little pitch play comes to the outside to Leachman. And coming from behind, a great play by Adam Bethel. Quickly into the backfield. And Leachman going to lose another 5. At least a loss of 4. That's going to bring up a second down and about Hudson. Pretty close. Diaz going to bring him to the line. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. He's going to throw the deep out. Going to be picked. No, it isn't. Pulling it out of the air. Almost had a pick on the far side. Jackson. A great pull out of the air. I thought that was a pick 6. Jackson going to come down with it. A nice job on the far side. Jordan Jackson with a great catch. Going to bring up a third and about 14 for the Tigers with the ball resting on the 41-yard line. Pass going to come to the near side. Caught. And pushing forward for about the first down. It's going to be very close as Ethan Rose made a great catch. Ethan Rose with a great catch. Comes across, and they're going to say
Tigers do get a first down on the play.
that it's a first down. And the Tigers will have the ball first and 10 at the 44-yard line of the Broncos. Tigers trailing 7-0 with 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. A tight formation for the Tigers this time. Diaz going to run to the far side. A lot of pursuit. And coming in was Evan Frank.
Diaz is run down by Yvonne Front.
Yvonne Front's coming in on the far side. And one thing about this Bronco team, they got a lot of speed.
Loss of about 6 on the plate.
They've got a ball just on their side of the 50-yard line, a second and about 16 for the Tigers after the loss on the play. Jackson in motion to the far side. Diaz going to make a quick throw to the near side. Caught. Nope, knocked away. Looked like Rose had a shot at it. We have a flag in the background and an illegal shift.
Illegal shift on the Tigers.
Not sure exactly what happened, and maybe they had 2 in motion and didn't reset. That penalty going to be declined. So that should bring up 3rd down and 16.
Bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 16 for the Tigers. Rose going to split to the near side along with Jackson. Carey on the far side. Leachman behind Diaz as they come up in the pistol offense. He takes the short snap, drops back. He has to throw it quickly. They do get the pass completed to Carey, but he's tackled immediately. Going to pick up about 5, almost 6. Gets back to almost the original line of scrimmage. But that'll bring up a 4th down and 10, just over 10, 4th and 11 basically. Diaz on to punt again. The ball sitting right about the 45-yard line of the Broncos. Ryan Waite standing at his 10. The kick short, down the middle to the little bit to the far side, going to bounce and go out of bounds on the far sideline. Let's see where they mark it. Should be around the 20-yard line. Going to mark it about the 21, 22-yard line. Let's see where they put it over there. So an effective punt.
Broncos will take over at about their 22-yard line.
Effective punt for the Tigers as it pins them back about to their 22 and no return. But the Tigers had no answer for the Broncos and their spread offense the first time they had the ball. Sitzman, the ball gets away. The ball going back towards the inline. He's going to dive on it. Going to be back all the way to about the 5-yard line. The high snap went over Sitzman's head. And a loss of about 17 yards. The ball was on the 22. It's now sitting on the 5-yard line. So a 2nd down and the Wyoming border for the Broncos. He's going to make a quick throw to the outside. The catch made. Trying to see who that was. It looks like number 30, Colt McDaniel.
Yeah, shot by Colt McDaniel.
That's going to be a pickup of about 5 yards. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and long for the Broncos.
Third down. Spread 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 back behind Sitzman. As the ball going to come up the middle, Sitzman keeps it himself. Following his blocker is going to pick up
Sitzman keeps the ball
out to about the 18, 19-yard line. Let's see where they mark it at the 19.
takes it to the 19-yard line.
That'll bring up a 4th and about 13 as James Skurjanik back to receive. Collins Landwehr to punt. Puts a big boot in it. Beautiful spiral punt. Skurjanik going to take it at about the 38-yard line and then falls down. He had pursuit and goes to the ground. Really no gain on the return. Tigers will take over about the 37-yard line. 36, 37-yard line. At least the Tigers looking a little better on defense on that possession by the Broncos.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
As the Tigers come out from the sideline. Two receivers to the far side, one to the near. Jackson now in motion coming to the near side. And flag on the inside. I'm not sure whether the Tigers moved. Yes, they did.
False start on the Tigers.
That'll move them back 5.
5-yard penalty.
Shooting themselves in the foot. Brings up a 1st and 15 now. The ball resting on the 31, 32-yard line. Jackson comes in motion to the near side and resets. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Diaz going to throw. Got pretty good protection down the middle and picked. Coming across the free safety, coming from the far side. Daniel France went down immediately after he picked it at the Bronco 45-yard line. So the deep pass was intended for Kersey, overthrown. And Kersey leaving the game holding his left arm. I'm not sure exactly what happened, whether he got a stinger. But Dr. Bacon over on the far side going to take a look at him. And examine him and find out. Handoff off the left side, the near side, and picking up about 8-9 yards is going to be number 34, Caleb Creech, the tailback.
Taken down by Jackson.
Going to give him 8 on first down.
Bring up second, about 3.
Rose and Jackson on the tackle. Second and a long 2, short 3 for the Broncos. Sitzman going to hand off to the far side, and getting the first down is Adam Bethel.
Past the first down marker.
As they're going to mark it at the Tiger 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Broncos.
Good for first down Broncos.
Clock going to run with 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Tigers trailing 7-0 here in quarter number 1. Broncos with some big runs and a 54-yard scoring run. A little pass to the near side, a checkoff. Oh, little ball boy is getting tossed around there, is getting knocked out of bounds was Adam Bethel. All of them jump back up. Everybody okay. That'll be a pickup of about 4 on first down.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Bring up second and 6.
Plays being called in from the sideline. As Sitzman brings them back. Receiver and wing back to the near side, 2 to the far side. He's going to throw deep on first down, down the middle. Oh! He had wide open Trey Johnson going on the deep slant.
Intended for Trey Johnson.
Deep slant was open. He had a step and just barely overthrew him. That was 6 for sure.
Kyle Weingart on the coverage. Brings up third down.
So Kyle Weingart in the game. He rolled up an ankle and a foot, and they didn't know how much he was going to be able to go tonight, and has not been back on the return as usual, but is playing in the cornerback position right now. 3rd and 6. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sitzman going to keep it himself. Looks like he has close to first down yardage. They'll cut the clock and take a look at this.
The ball close to the first down marker.
They will look at it. The white hat in the middle, and he's going to say, let's measure it.
Bring out the sticks for measurement.
They're going to bring the sticks across just past midfield here to find out whether he got the first down. Ball sitting at about the 34-yard line of the Tigers. I think he got it by about a Twinkie. Nope, he's short by about a Twinkie. All right. It's going to bring up
just short of the first down.
A 3rd down and about 4 or 5 inches. Is it going to be 4th? I think it should be 4th down. It is. Okay. 4th down, and they're going to go for it 4th and about a half of football, if that. Sitzman in the shotgun, 2 backs on either side. Going to hand it to the second on the crossbuck, counter to the far side, and easily getting the first down was Colt McDaniel.
Good for Broncos, first down.
The Tigers tackle made at about the 29-yard line. Platte Valley will have first down there with 37 seconds in the clock running here in quarter number 1. Tigers trailing 7-0. Sitzman in the gun. Going to hand off and immediately stopped on the inside. The Tigers not fooled that time. No gain.
Second down.
Several Tigers on the tackle. McNear in there, Koch in there, Gillen in there, and Leachman in there on the tackle. And that's the end of the first quarter as they don't get another play off. The Tigers trail 7-0. You are listening to Sterling Tiger and Platte Valley Bronco football on Chassa.tv, ColoradoPreps.tv, the YouTube.com, and on 1230 KSTC, because this is a big-time, small-town production.
You're clear.
Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not advice to Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 is 3. Because our personal free checking and personal free collections give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you get a free savings account, which is free to the mortgage, and more. So you're in for free. Apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 plus 1 equals 3.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talent.
Mike's up.
Out of the first quarter break, the Broncos with a second down. Handoff to Bethel. He picks up good yardage, but a holding call on the play from the spot of the foul. Going to back up the Broncos to the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 20-something. 24 according to the scoreboard. He had time to do the math. Sitzman going to come to the near side. Throws caught in the middle. Tiger is going to make the tackle at that spot, but a pickup. A nice catch by Trey Johnson. The ball going to be about a 10-yard pickup as the ball going to go from the 44 to the 34. A 10-yard pickup. Third and about 15-ish. As Sitzman going to bring him to the line. He'll be in the shotgun. In the backfield with him, Caleb Creech. 2 to the near side and 2 to the far side. He's going to throw. Getting pressure, going to come up the middle, and he's going to make some positive yardage. Jackson with the open field tackle.
To the 30. Tackle by Jackson.
Timeout for equipment as the helmet came off, and coming into the game, Colson Bacon. As Gillen's helmet came off, he had to leave the game. No, I wasn't Gillen. I was trying to see. Maybe it was. I think so. But Colson Bacon in for the first time. 55 on the line for defense. Handoff going to go. Nope. Sitzman going to keep it himself. Going to pick up big yardage off the left side. Looks like he's got the first down on 4th and 11. Wow. Are they going to measure again? They are. A nice play by Sitzman as he follows his blockers and found the holes, cut it back up the middle. The Tigers able to bring him down, but not before he got to the 19-yard line. Looks like he's a little short, maybe. Short. First down, Tigers.
Turnover on downs.
The Tigers able to hold barely. So they'll turn over on downs, and the Tigers will take over for the first time here in the second quarter. They trail 7-0. I mean, probably a good call. You're already in Tiger territory.
Homecoming is right around the corner. We'll be holding a pep rally October 5th at 1:15 in the afternoon in the high school gym. Everyone is welcome to attend.
Tigers come out. Receiver to the near side is Jackson, 2 to the far side in the pistol offense. Diaz drops the ball, able to fall back on top of it.
By Diaz.
And a flag coming as we have some extracurricular activity going on. McNear Matt McNear having some extracurricular activity, and it's called on McNear.
Personal foul against the Tigers.
That's going to be a personal foul, hands to the face. So that'll back the Tigers up. It'll be half the distance from where the ball was spotted after the fumble, and it's going to be standing on the 7-8 yard line, about the 8 yard line. It looks like it'll still be second down, but about 22-23. Diaz going to throw from his own end zone, going deep, and overthrows the intended target on the far side, Weingart. He was bracketed on both sides out there. A dangerous pass into double coverage. That'll bring up a 3rd and 22. Tigers deep in their own territory here. Don't want to get too wild on this play and get a turnover here. Tigers break huddle. Weingart split to the far side. Carry to the near side along with DJ Graves. Leachman in the backfield. Graves in motion. Going to hand it off to Graves on an end around. He's got the outside corner for a second, but then strung out on the far side. And then a flag as he was thrown out of bounds onto the track, and another flag.
Flag is on the play.
We got some extracurricular activities going on over there again. So I think we're going to get a break here, and the Tigers going to get an automatic first down. As, yep, that's the call. A dead ball personal foul against the Broncos. And that is going to, the Tigers going to be the beneficiary here, as they were going to have a 4th and about 18. So after the penalty, the Tigers get a fresh set of downs with the ball setting on about the 21-yard line, I think, 22-yard line. Kind of hard to tell from this angle. I think the 22. 1st and 10 Tigers. Now we're having a discussion here. I'm not sure what. And maybe I'm wrong. I thought after personal foul on a dead ball, that was an automatic first down. So is that going to be 4th down? It is. Maybe I guess I'm mistaken. I don't think that's right, but the punt team coming on for the Tigers. Diaz, it brings up a 4th and about 8. And they may have changed that rule. I thought a personal foul, dead ball personal foul like that was an automatic first down. Diaz, end over end kick, going to come to the near side, fielded at about the 45-yard line. And with some room going to the outside, he could go all the way. Going to get a blocker in front of him, and all the way he goes was Ryan Waite. A 45-yard return as he caught the ball on the Tiger 45. Ryan Waite got some blockers down the near side and some pretty good speed. Ryan Waite got one block that he needed down about the 5-yard line. Looks like they got the tee out, but all the linemen to the far side. He's going to run it in, and Sitzman
will take it in for the extra point.
Easily takes it in on the conversion.
Broncos extend their lead to 15.
And the 2-point conversion ran by Sitzman. And the Broncos on top. 15-0. With 10 minutes and 11 seconds. Tigers deep to return. Skurjanik on the far side, and I believe Graves here on the near side. As Bailey Collins Landwehr to kick off for the Broncos.
Graves and Skurjanik back to the Tigers.
The kick is going to be an onside kick, fallen on by the Tigers, I believe,
Kick by the Broncos.
at the 47-yard line. Not sure who fell on that for the Tigers. Kind of looked like
Recover that one. First and 10 from about the 47-yard line.
kind of looked like Scott Gwinsey came out of the pile with that, but hard to tell from this distance. Tigers come out of the huddle. Diaz. And a timeout going to be called by Sterling. They want to talk things over with 10-11 left here in the second quarter, trailing 15-0. Looks at the scoreboard brought to you by your local Associate Aflac representatives Bob Mullender and Daryl McCormick. Get the protection you need to stay ahead of the game. Call 522-2309. Signal Graphics, also a sponsor of ours in the Broadway Plaza Shopping Center in Sterling. Your one-stop shop for all your printing needs, business cards, posters, flyers, or any other signage for your business or event. Call Kelvin at 970-521-9000. This second quarter here brought to you by Pete's Farmers Cooperative, your one-stop shop for fuel and propane contracts. For 24-hour fuel whenever you travel through, see Pete's Farmer Cooperative in Pete's. Tigers want to talk things over here as they trail 15-0 here in the second quarter. Coming out of the timeout, looks like Stutzman is in the backfield. Handoff going to go to Leachman behind him, and Leachman going to lean forward, keep his legs churning, and it took about 3 to 4. Let's see where they spot it here. About 4. On first down, going to bring up a second and a long 6 for the Tigers. Ball sitting just inside Bronco territory at the 48.5-yard line. Pistol offense again, Leachman behind Diaz. Carey split to the near side. Now Jackson coming in motion, and off the ball, Rose took off way too soon on the far side. Ethan Rose in a hurry on that play. He was 3 yards down the field before the ball was snapped. They'll back him up 5.
Still second down.
And I'll bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Tigers. Ball now resting on the Sterling 46-yard line. Kersey and Jackson split to the near side, Rose to the far side. Handoff inside to Leachman. He's going to pick up 2. Going to get back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Going to give him 1. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Meeker with the tackle for the Broncos. Again, Kersey and Jackson split to the near side. Rose to the far side. Now Kersey in motion coming across. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to throw. He stops, throws it deep into double coverage. Nobody home as he overthrows everybody.
Pass is overthrown.
The Broncos not fooled at all as
Pressure in the backfield.
double coverage on the far side.
Brings up 4th down for the Tigers.
As Ryan Waite, the last time he touched the ball, he took it 45 yards for a touchdown. He awaits the punt from Diaz. The ball on the 47-yard line.
Waite back to receive.
And no flags. Diaz with a low end-over-end kick, going to go towards the goal line. Is it going to find the end zone? It is. So an effective punt, no return. Ball going to be on the 20-yard line.
Broncos will start on their own 20-yard line.
A net kick of 33 yards for Diaz. 53-yard boot into the end zone. Platte Valley will take over 1st and 10 going left to right here with 8:32 left in the half. They're up 15-0. Sitzman in the gun, calling the signals. Man in motion to the far side. He's going to keep it himself. Sitzman now pitches it deep to the outside and picking up good yardage. Jacob Smith was the man in motion and just stayed behind Sitzman the whole time. Ran out of bounds after a gain of about 9. Going to bring up a 2nd and a long 1 for the Broncos. A nicely conceived play there by Platte Valley. Here to the near side is 2 receivers. 2 to the far side is Sitzman in the gun. He's going to hand off this time off left guard. Looked like that was Yvonne Frentz. Looks like he got the first down. Pickup of about 2. That'll bring up a 1st and 10 with the ball setting on the 31-ish yard line of Platte Valley. Going to throw on 1st down. Pump's going to go deep down the far sideline. Has a man, but overthrows him. As Trey Johnson had the inside track and had a step, but the ball overthrown. They've run that play twice. And Trey Johnson has been open both times, but overthrown twice. Jacob Smith split to the near side. 2 backs this time with Sitzman. High snap going to be handoff up the middle. Tiger is going to collapse on the runner. You got to see who comes off there. Was Bethel going to pick up a couple. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. Just got an update. Brush and Eaton tied at 7. Going to throw. Going to screen to the near side. And he's going to be close to the first down. Going to be stopped a little short as France got the check off, the little swing pass to the near side. Leachman on the tackle. Pickup of about 6. Going to bring up a 4th and 2. They went for it on 4th down, 4th and 11. Don't know whether they're going to go here, though, because they're in their own territory, 4th and 2. Looks like they are. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Ball sitting on the 40-yard line. Sitzman calls his own number. He's not going to make it. He is not going to make it. It's close, but I think if they mark it where he went down, he's going to be short. And I believe, again, the Tigers are going to take over. Nope, they're going to give it to him. They're not even going to measure that. I'd be asking for a measurement if I was somewhere on the other side. First down, Broncos. Nice play by Sitzman to get to the line. 2 receivers now, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, trips to the far side. He's going to keep it himself, comes to the near side, has room, going to pick up the first down is Sitzman as he picks up 11.
For another Bronco first down.
On first down, and the ball going to be inside Tiger territory as it'll be placed at the Tiger 47-yard line. The Bronco offense, very efficient, doing a great job in this spread offense. Sitzman going to go call his own number again. Now pitch it to the outside on the option. And a big hole on the far side, going to pick up a lot of yardage here. Creech going to pick up 10, 20. Ball was on the 47. Let's see where they mark it here. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line. So a pickup of 23 yards for Creech. First and 10 for Platte Valley in Tiger territory deep. Sitzman going to throw. Looks at the swing pass, now comes back across the middle. Got a lot of room. Needs a block on the outside and going all the way. A 24-yard touchdown pass.
Schultenberger had a great block on the play.
I believe that was Colt McDaniel, was it? Yes, Colt McDaniel with the touchdown.
Touchdown, sorry.
Colt McDaniel, nice catch over the middle. He looked to the far side, then came back to the middle. And Colt McDaniel comes across and goes 24 yards from Sitzman with 5:16 left here in the half. The kick is pulled left.
Extra point is no good.
So
5:16 left
with
in the half.
5:16,
21-0.
a 24-yard touchdown pass from Sitzman to Colt McDaniel. The kick failed as it was pulled just wide left, and the Broncos on top 21-0. And so far in the first half here, it has been all Broncos. Collins Landwehr ready to kick off. They tried an onside kick the last time. They will back off this time. And just a quick onside kick. Going to go to the far side, but out of bounds. So that was an interesting play. They've tried this where they all run up and then they run and reset. Then they tried it where they all run up and kick the onside kick. This time they all run up to the ball and look like they're backing out of it, and then a quick onside kick by Landwehr. And he got the right spin on it just a little too hard, and nobody could get to it. It didn't take that huge hop, and it went out of bounds.
47-yard line.
So the Tigers will take over where the ball went out of bounds at their own 47-yard line, first and 10 with 5:16 left here in the half. They trail 21-0. Jackson and Carey split to the near side, Rose to the far side. as Diaz comes to the line. Stutzman and Leachman in the backfield. Hand off to Leachman. He's going to pick up a couple.
Leachman takes it up the middle.
Let's see where they spot this. I think they're going to spot it just short of the 50.
Smith brings up 2nd and 7.
Pick up 3 on first down for the Tigers. 2nd and 7 as the tick-tock of the clock goes down. 4:52 left in the half. Diaz going to throw, comes back near side carry, slips a block, and then a flag comes flying in from the back judge about 30 yards.
Pass is completed to Kersey.
Kersey picks up about 1.
Down by France. Flag on the play.
France, I'm not sure whether they got an illegal block or a hold. Pickup of about 1 yard. They will back him up. Illegal block.
Illegal block on the Tigers.
Comes from the spot of the foul. It'll back the Tigers up to their own 41-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and about 16. The clock winds. 4:40 left here in the first half. Motion coming to the near side. Now resetting is Stutzman. Throw across the middle. Had a man open and underthrew
Pass intended for Skurjanek.
Skurjanek on the far side and just underthrew him. Had the quick slant coming and had it open. Incompletion will bring up a 3rd down and about 16 for the Tigers. From the pistol, he's going to throw, backs up. Diaz deep down the far side. It's going to be a foot race.
Diaz's pass is broken up by Cameron Maxey.
Maxey on the play for the defense, as really Jackson turned into a defensive back on the far side. Very close to, could have been called offensive pass interference on the far side. No flag thrown, and it'll bring up 4th and 16 with the ball on the 41-yard line. Diaz to throw, and Ryan Waite, the very dangerous, and a flag going to be thrown. As the Tigers have an illegal substitution. They had 12 players on the field. One trying to get off, but he was in the huddle, so an illegal substitution penalty going to back him up another 5 yards. Fourth and 22 now. Diaz has it. The rush comes. Pretty good punt. Going to back him up to about the 20-yard line. Gets out of a tackle. Has the sideline on the far side again. He's back to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. Finally taken down at the 40-yard line by Diaz, the punter.
Tackled by the Diaz. First down, Broncos.
So a great return 40 yards as he got the ball over his shoulder at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard return, and he's an exciting player, number 3. So that'll bring the Broncos out on first down, the ball on the Tiger 40-yard line. Just over 4 minutes left here in the first half. And not sure what timeout. Not sure who they pointed to. I think it was a Tiger timeout, Sterling timeout, with 4:07 left here in the first half. Tigers trailing 21-0. A look at the scoreboard brought to you by your local Aflac representatives, Bob Mullender and Daryl McCormick. Get to know Quack about Aflac. Call 970-522-2309. White Duck standing out there in the huddle with the Tigers, giving them some advice.
I got a score update here. Brush and Eaton are tied 7 apiece.
Out of the timeout, Tigers going to have the tough job of stopping this Bronco offense as they're already into the Tiger, and a nice play that was Colson Bacon. A great tackle as Colson Bacon comes through the middle and drops the ball carrier for a loss of about 4 yards. Colson playing on the inside there, got through quickly and dropped Evan Franz for a loss of 4. That'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Going to throw are the Broncos across the middle, had a man. That was Franz again. And he was just overthrown. That'll bring up a 3rd and 14 now. Ball resting on the 44-yard line of the Tigers. Line to gain is the 30-yard line. Sitzman going to call his own number and run the option. Nice pass, or nice little pitch to the outside, but the Tigers all over it. A loss of 1. Going to bring up a 4th and 15. Got to see who's coming off the bottom of the pile over there. Again, Colson Bacon. Carey and Bacon.
Brings up 4th down for the Broncos.
Nice job. And it'll bring up a 4th and 15. They went for it here earlier in this same area. And they're going to go for it here. Sitzman brings them out. The ball sitting on the 45-yard line. Going to get some pressure. Going to step away, throw down the middle. Got a guy on the sideline, and it's going to be a touchdown. On 4th and 15.
For another Broncos touchdown.
I think that was... Not sure. I think it was Bethel, Adam Bethel.
Adam Bethel.
Down the far sideline. A pass. Ball sitting on the 45-yard line. A 45-yard touchdown pass. From Sitzman to Bethel, and the kick in, the kick deep, the kick up, the kick good.
Broncos are up 28-0, 2:42 left in the half.
As the Tigers find themselves down
Touchdown T-shirt.
by 28. 28-0 with 2:42 left in the first half. He just rolled to his left a little bit, and Bethel streaking down the sideline got it in between the two defenders, and it was off to the races. Nobody to catch him on that far sideline. Graves and Skrjanik back to receive the kick from Collins Landwehr. They've done a little bit of everything on this kicking game, have the Broncos. This time they come up, now back away. An update for those of you listening out there in the Patriot League, Brush up 21-13. Now the kick deep and on the goal line and in the end zone with Skrjanik. So an automatic touchback. Tigers going to have the ball at the 20. A big Patriot League matchup between Brush and Eaton happening as we speak. Brush on top, 21-13.
First down, Tigers on their own 20.
Tigers will take over on their own 20. Excuse me. Handoff up the middle to Leachman. He keeps his legs churning, going to pick up 5, maybe 6.
Leachman with the carry.
Going to give him just over 5 on first down. Pick up a 6. Bethel with the tackle. Tigers 2nd and 4. Hand off again up the middle. This time Leachman getting close to first down yardage. Let's see where they spot him.
A few more yards up the middle.
They're going to spot it. It should be a first down where it's spotted. Yes, it is.
Looks like it's good for a Tiger first down.
Ball going to move. The chain's going to move on the far side. It'll bring up a 1st and 10. The ball on the 30-yard line. Kersey and Jackson split to the near side. Hard to tell for me on the far side. Going to throw as Diaz goes far side. It's caught on the far side by Ethan Rose. Going to be a pickup of 1 or 2.
With the tackle.
And a timeout going to be called by the Broncos. Platte Valley calling a timeout with 1:47 left here in the first half. Trying to conserve clock here, trying to get the ball back before halftime. Brings up a 2nd and about 8 for Sterling coming out of the timeout.
Score update here for Brush is leading 21-13.
Tigers wanting to talk something over here, have been in Bronco territory a couple different times tonight, but unable to get close to the end zone. Platte Valley with a lot of speed. And have played well on defense, have done that bend, don't break. And have not allowed the Broncos, or not allowed the Tigers into the end zone. 1:47 left here in the half. 2nd and 8 as the Tigers break huddle out of the timeout. Rose to the near side. Skurjanik to the far side. Now in motion. Diaz going to throw over the middle. Nobody home. He had to throw quickly as he had pressure coming from by Jones and Bethel. And he thought he was going to have a slant route coming to the inside. And the receiver basically gone the go route. .142 left here in the second quarter. Rose split. Far to the near side. Jackson inside him. Kersey and Stutzman on the far side. Rolling to the right and throwing. Wide open for the first down on the far side was Kersey.
Here's his pass complete to Kersey. Cameron Maxey on the tackle.
So Kersey going to pick up about 10 yards and move the chains. That'll stop the clock until the chains are reset. And the White Hat will wind it. And there it goes, 1:33 left here in the first half. Ball on the Tiger 42-yard line. Rose and Jackson on the near side, Kersey to the far side. Diaz going to throw again, rolls to the near side, has pressure, gets it away, wide open, and in and out of Jackson's hand. Jordan Jackson had the pass right in his hands, and it came through and fell to the ground. Would have had the first down. Stops the clock with 1:18. Brings up a second down. If you're just joining us, it's Tiger football on 1230 KSTC out of Sterling, Colorado. Sterling trailing 28-0 here in the second quarter as the Broncos have scored early and often. Diaz going to throw back to the right side. Has Kersey on the little slip screen, comes back to the middle, going to pick up the first down. Nice job by Kersey as he comes back to the middle. Good blocking on the interior there. The Tigers going to pick up about 13 on that play. Brings up a first down with the ball on the Bronco 46-yard line. Diaz up in the pistol offense, and a flag going to go. A sideline warning against the Broncos. Not sure. Something was said. I'm not sure what was said. Oh, no. It's just a warning, I think. Okay, yeah, just a warning. Thought they were going to move it for a second, but just a warning against the sideline. Something was said. Something was done. I'm not sure. But the White Hat saw something. Diaz going to throw on first down, loads it up, and had Kersey sitting in the zone on the far side and underthrew him.
Brings up second down for the Tigers.
As the Broncos playing the zone defense, there was a spot in the zone on the far sideline, and Kersey was setting in it. Diaz could not find him. Brings up a 2nd and 10 ball on the Platte Valley 46-yard line with 52 seconds left here in the half. Rose going to split far side. Jackson on the far side. Kersey near side. Leachman behind Diaz. Has pressure from behind. Diaz throws back across. Caught by Skrjanik. A great catch. It's going to be short of the first down. Skrjanik able to make a great circus catch behind him. But the clock continues to run with 34 seconds. And to bring up a 3rd and 1. Diaz has pressure, going to throw to the far side, has Skrjanik again. That should be a first down. The clock stopped with 20 seconds. The first down. Oh, we had a roughing the passer, hands to the helmet, call by the referee on Diaz. That'll bring up an automatic first down as the ball that was already there. They'll take the yardage because it'll go on top of the pass. So the ball will be sitting on the 40, was on the 36-yard line. Should be sitting on the 21-yard line. I'm trying to do math in my head. It's been too long a day. 21-yard line, Tigers the deepest they've been with 18 seconds, the clock running. Handoff this time, Leachman goes up the middle, and a flag going to come down, and the clock going to stop. Leachman takes the pile all the way down to about the 6-7-yard line, but a flag in the backfield going to be holding.
Flag on the play.
That'll be a spot foul from the 22-yard line. That'll back the Tigers back up.
Holding on the Tigers.
Ball should be about the 32-yard line, 33-yard line, and that's where it's at. Going to bring up a 1st and basically 20. Timeout called by Sterling with 10 seconds left here in the first half. Because the clock was going to run as soon as everything was set, and the Tigers didn't want that to happen. So the Tigers going to talk it over here. Going to come out of the timeout with the ball setting at the 33-yard line. The line to gain is about the 10-yard line. So 1st and 23. That is not the concern. The concern is 10 seconds left here in the first half. The clock will start on the snap. Skrjanik going to reset into the wing position on the far side. Diaz, a quick pass, had to throw it pretty quickly, and incomplete as he threw it outside. Jackson broke inside. 3 seconds off the clock. It'll bring up a 2nd and 23 with 7 seconds left here in the first half. Possibly the last play here of the first half. Diaz going to work out of the pistol offense. Receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Stutzman in motion will reset as the wing on the far side. Diaz to throw, big rush. Throw incomplete. They're going to get another try at it, as that only took 3 seconds. So 4 seconds left here in the half. It'll bring up 3rd and 23. Big pressure coming up the middle from Platte Valley. Their defense has played tough all night. They're led in the middle by number 45, Wyatt Meeker. Diaz going to throw. This time going to the sideline. Carey turns, and no time left on the clock. And that's going to be your first half, as the Tigers in the half with the ball they were not able to score. So 28-0, the Sterling Tigers trail Platte Valley at halftime. We'll be back to talk about this first half performance and talk about things the Tigers and Platte Valley will adjust. You're listening to Chassa.tv on ColoradoPreps.tv. You have YouTube.com, 1230 KSTC, because this is a big-time small-town production.
You're clear.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. The broadcast you're seeing today is a production of Big Time Small Town Media. Just 1 year ago, a group of Northeast Colorado sports broadcasters started something we hoped would bring extra joy to the athletes participating in the games we were already covering on radio. It has turned into a service we provide for not only Northeast Colorado athletes, but athletes statewide, region-wide, and internationally who request our services. We do straight-to-DVD production in addition to live internet productions of any event who wants Big Time Small Town Media to be a part of their community, because Big Time Small Town Media is more than just sports. It's community. Are you interested in the services Big Time Small Town Media can provide your upcoming event? I encourage you to contact me at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com. You can see some of the many events we've done in the past year at ihi.com/bigtimesmalltown. And I encourage you, think about Big Time Small Town Media being a part of your community with whatever upcoming events you've got. You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, every vehicle is fully inspected before it goes out on the lot, so you don't have to worry about buying that lemon. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity like an iPhone presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says that he got tickets to the big game, can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, the Arrow has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to the Arrow. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into the Arrow today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Kellogg Ewing Levitt Insurance Group is your first and only stop for all of your insurance needs, including health, home, auto, farm and ranch. Kellogg Ewing Levitt can also provide you with professional and general liability bonds. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, going the extra mile for their clients, and they can do the same thing for you. Call Kellogg Ewing Levitt today to receive a no-obligation quote on your insurance needs. 522-4840. That's 522-4840. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, with offices located at 119 North 3rd Street here in Sterling.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Here at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that. With our personal free checking and personal free cash, we serve up a whole lot of freedom. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebanking systems, free pay and more. And when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal for your next purchase. So if you want to bring back your free, apply today. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free.
With more than 30 years in business,
Like that.
welcome back to Platte Valley High School as the Sterling Tigers have been on the not so great end of the first half as they trail 28-0. Platte Valley, the Broncos have played well on both sides of the ball, and the offense output for the Broncos has been impressive here in the first half. In the first quarter, with 7:36 left in the first, Sitzman, the quarterback, on a 54-yard run down the near sidelines for 6, and the kick made by Collins Landwehr put the Broncos up 7-0. In the second quarter, a 45-yard punt return from Ryan Waite and the 2-point conversion from Sitzman put the Broncos on top 15-0 with 10-11 left in the first half. And then with 5:16 left in the half, on a 4th and 14 play, Sitzman found McDaniel for a 24-yard touchdown pass down the far sideline, and that put the Broncos on top 21-0. Right after that, a 45-yard pass play from Sitzman to Bethel, and the kick by Collins, and the Tigers found themselves down 28-0 here at halftime. It's hard to defend the spread offense when it's running well, and the Broncos have been running it well. Good blocking on the interior has given Sitzman time to do what he wants back there. They've ran the option well. They've ran the passing game well. And when Sitzman wants to run, he has had plenty of open space as he's followed his blockers up the middle and to the outside. On the defensive side of the ball, the Broncos have played well. They've played the bend, don't break defense, as the Tigers have been into Bronco territory a couple different times. About 4 times to be exact, and have not been able to score. They had the ball right at the end of the half, down to about the 20-yard line, and then a holding penalty brought it back out to the 33, and they were unable to score, and the clock expired. So the Tigers finding a tough row to hoe here with Broncos defense playing very well on the defensive side. Their offense playing very well on the offensive side. Tigers adjustments, we'll talk about that when we come back. We're going to take another break here and pay a few bills, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Tiger Football on Chassa.tv, on ColoradoPreps.tv, on YouTube.com, on 1230 KSTC, because this is a big-time small-town production.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Kellogg Ewing Levitt Insurance Group is your first and only stop for all of your insurance needs, including health, home, auto, farm and ranch. Kellogg Ewing Levitt can also provide you with professional and general liability bonds. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, going the extra mile for their clients and they can do the same thing for you. Call Kellogg Ewing Levitt today to receive a no-obligation quote on your insurance needs. 522-4840. That's 522-4840. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, with offices located at 119 North 3rd Street here in Sterling.
Play sports baseball. Our day-to-day live baseball. We're not all prepared for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on social
Get your DVD copies of the Adventure Theme live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Lyca, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. Don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with the purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community. You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Erdl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Erdl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Erdl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Erdl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Americans love them.
5 seconds. Mike's up.
Sterling Tigers trail the Broncos from Platte Valley 23-0 here at halftime. And Platte Valley came out to play to win this, and they've played very well tonight. They 1-1 coming into tonight's performances. They lost to Kent Denver, but have defeated Weld Central. And unless something totally changes here in the second half, we'll go 2-1 on the season as they have controlled this football game so far. The Tigers also coming in 1-1 tonight. And the things that they may need to change here at halftime, let's talk about what they may need to adjust. One of the things they're going to have to adjust is they're going to have to get, one thing is they're going to have to get somebody mirroring Sitzman, because he's doing whatever he wants to do when he gets the ball on the outside. The other thing, defensively, the Tigers are going to have to put some pressure on him. They're not moving the offensive line and getting that pressure into the backfield like they need to disrupt things. The defenders for the Tigers, the defensive backs, not able to stay on their players long enough to get a coverage that's going to stick back there as all day Sitzman has had back there to throw. And so they're going to have to get more pressure up the middle onto the quarterback. Offensively, the Tigers are going to have to come out, and they are right at the end of the half. Look like they got Cody Leachman running up the middle. He pounded some yardage out there. Tigers going to have to see if they can get some of that going here. And they can't throw every down. They've got to get Cody so that they have some respect on the inside, so it'll free up the passing game. As far as Platte Valley is concerned, well, they've been doing a lot of things right. The one thing that they may need to do on offense is I'd like to see them run that. They're running that ball very well. They really don't need to throw that often, but they've been running it. I'd like to see them get the running backs involved a little more, as they've been doing a great job on offense. As far as the defensive side of the ball, they've done everything pretty much right tonight. They have bend and don't break attitude. They have given up some yardage, but they have not let the Tigers into the end zone the entire night. And so minor adjustments for the Broncos as they come out. The Tigers are going to have to make some big adjustments at halftime to get back into this game. Not saying it's not possible. If Platte Valley can score 28 in the first half, the Tigers could score at least that in the second half. it's just going to take some major adjustments on both sides of the ball for the Tigers to get back into this ball game. A beautiful night for football here in Platte Valley, here in Kersey tonight, as Friday night lights under the sky out here, seeing some stars out, and a beautiful night as Platte Valley returning to the field. So we're going to take a quick break. They'll have a 3-minute warm-up coming up here, and then we'll start this second half, and we'll see if the Tigers can bring something out of the locker room and adjustments here to get back into this game. You're listening to Sterling Tiger and Platte Valley football in the Patriot League as the Broncos on top 28-0 right here on 1230 KSTC.
You're clear.
Americans love numbers and iPhones. We all know the 7 dwarves, 4 seasons, and 12 days of Christmas. Now, for a limited time, the Arrow is featuring countless reasons to own an iPhone. With an iPhone, you can take great photos or take a crack at Angry Birds, watch your favorite video, or use it as a watch. Find an old school friend on Facebook, or simply browse the web. But what you really ought to find is your nearest Bureau store, because for a limited time, you can have an iPhone for only $79.99. Before these big iPhone deals end, get into the Arrow. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as VW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
One of the benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $26 million in patronage dividends. Call us if you want to be part of a local, member-owned and controlled cooperative that understands agriculture. We offer interest rates competitive in the marketplace, and our board of directors is committed to a patronage dividend program. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
Play for our daily live baseball. We're not all prepared. That's why we have to rely on social
With more than 30 years in
Bumps running.
To start the second half, Broncos will receive.
5 seconds. Mike's up.
And welcome back to Platte Valley High School. I'm Michael Murphy on 1230 KSTC out of Sterling, Colorado. The Tigers kicking off to the Broncos here to start the second half as the Broncos won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. So that potent Bronco offense will get the ball first here in quarter number 3 as Diaz to kick off for Sterling, and we're ready to go. Diaz going to kick it short down the far side, and the Broncos going to come back to the near side, and a tackle made. Return going to get back to about the 30-yard line. Got it about the 20, so about a 10-yard return. Colton McDaniel, I believe, on the return. So they're going to mark the ball at the 29-yard line. That's where the Broncos will take over. 1st and 10 here in the third quarter. Sitzman brings him out. He'll play in the gun with 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. In motion is Bethel. Handoff up the middle.
Taylor Creech takes it up the middle.
Creech, the tailback, for a gain of maybe 2. Nice job on the inside. Colson Bacon with the tackle. Playing well at defensive tackle tonight. Give him a gain of 1, a 2nd and 9. Pass going to be thrown to the far side, caught in the middle of the zone on the far zone to Smith. Pickup of about 7. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 2. Give him 6. 3rd and 2. As Jacob Smith made the catch. 3rd and 2. Trip receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Sitzman in the gun. He's going to throw quick slant, tipped up in the air and intercepted. Skurjanik tipped it up, and the pass caught by Carey tipped it. Skurjanik picked it, and Skurjanik would lay it all out and made the catch. Tip drills paid off right there. The tip drills on defense that you do every day. A beautiful tip drill as it went through the receiver's hands, tipped by Carey, and Skurjanik dives, lays out, and makes the interception. At the 46-yard line of the Tigers, Sterling will take over 1st and 10. Nice job by the Sterling defense. Receivers near and far. Handoff, Leachman, and he's drugged down from behind. That was Meeker getting through there very quick. Hard to stop him. He's 180 pounds. He comes into tonight's game tied for the leading tackles with 8 after 2 games. Or 15, he has 15 in 2 games, and he is quick off the ball. As the center is getting ready to get up out of his stance, he's already by him, very quick on the inside. That'll bring up a loss of 1 and a 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Quick throw on the slant, got it, and a pickup of about 13, going to bring up a 1st down for the Tigers. No flags on the play, as that was Weingart, his first catch. A slant catch to Weingart. Nice throw from Diaz.
1st and 10.
And the Tigers into Bronco territory. The ball on the 42-yard line. Rose split to the near side. In motion comes Jackson. Diaz going to keep it himself, going to turn it back up, maybe pick up 1. It's going to be close right at the line of scrimmage, going to give him 1. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Moves the ball to the 41-yard line. Tigers doing everything they're supposed to be doing in the script here to get back into the game. Stop the Broncos on their first possession and are moving the ball on the Tiger first possession. Diaz, quick throw again, caught again on the quick slant. Skurjanik going to pick up about 4, maybe 5.
The receiver
going to give him 5. That'll bring up, well, something about 3rd and 5. So give him 4. Right in there, going to be 5. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.5. Ball setting on the 36-yard line. Two receivers far out here, Kerry and Jackson. A quick screen to Kersey. He makes the catch, tries to come back across the middle, going to make it. Goes all the way back across the middle, but not going to get enough for the first down. He should have cut it up.
Kerry cuts across the field.
Kerry had blockers in the middle and overran his blockers, and the pursuit got to him by Bethel.
Bethel, it looks like.
And I'm not sure. They're going to give him a gain of about a half a yard. That'll bring up a 4th and 4. Ball sitting just outside the 35-yard line of the Broncos, and the Tigers are going to go for it with 8:09 left here in the third quarter. Two receivers near side, Rose and Jackson. He's going to throw. Quick slant to Jackson, in and out of his hands. He had the first down.
Intended for Jackson.
The ball goes in and out of his hands.
Down. Broncos first down from the 35.
So that'll turn the ball over to the Broncos on downs. They'll take the ball just outside their own 35 for their second possession of this half. The first one resulting in an interception by Skurjanik. Broncos quickly out in a no-huddle offense. They need one more player. Splitting to the far side, coming off the bench is Trey Johnson, going all the way to the far side. Trip receivers on the near side. Handoff inside, and a big hole. McDaniel. It was Creech.
Good for Broncos first down.
Caleb Creech with a pickup of about 14 on first down, right at the 50-yard line. Just running right up the middle. Nice blocking by the interior line of Platte Valley. Ball resting on the 50-yard line and the clock running. 7:30 left here in the third. Handoff goes to the far side to Bethel. He's going to be run out of bounds over there. Pickup of 2, maybe 3. Let's see where they mark it. Going to give him 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7. The ball on the 47-yard line of the Tigers. No huddle offense is what the Broncos run. They spread, they get their call from the sideline. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Sitzman going to hand off on the inside. Keeps it himself. Nice fake. Comes to the near side. Has room. Going to be pursued and caught by Connor Carey, but not before he picks up 18, 22 yards, it looks like, on the play. And a first down with the ball going to rest at the 26-yard line. Nice fake. I thought he had given it on the inside to Creech, kept it himself, and had all kinds of room. Going to throw on first down, going deep for the end zone. Has a man and the catch. He got behind the defenders, and the catch made by Trey Johnson.
Broncos touchdown.
And the Tigers were able to stop them on their first possession, but not on their second possession with 6:32 left here in the third. A great throw from Sitzman. To Johnson for 26 yards and the touchdown. That'll bring on the kicker, Collins Landwehr. The kick up deep enough and right down the middle.
Collins Landwehr, extra point is good.
So the kick good.
Bronco lead to 35 with
35 to nothing with 6:32. We're now getting into the range where the mercy rule may come into effect. If that gets to 40 points, the clock will run, with the exception of the timeouts and injuries. And so 6:32 left in the third. Tigers trailing 35 to nothing, as they have Skurjanik back along with Graves on the return side for the Tigers, as Collins Landwehr to kick off. They all come up, then they back away.
Graves and Skurjanik back to the Tigers.
Landwehr puts a boot into it. Deep. That's going to be through the end zone. He's got a big leg.
Another touchback.
Tigers will take over on the 20. Tigers going to come out trailing 35-0 with 6:32 left here in the third. Trying to find some magic. 3 receivers split to the far side. Going to throw. Diaz rolls to the left and maybe got there a little early. No flag. Good play, though, by the defender on the far side. That was Daniel France. Incomplete. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Split near to the near side is going to be Ethan Rose and Jackson. Carey split to the far side. 2 backs behind Diaz. Going to hand off to Leachman in the middle. Leachman still moving his legs and moving the pile. So on 2nd down,
with the tackle.
Cody Leachman going to pick up 5. The ball going to be placed on the 25-yard line, going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Nice job by Leachman to keep his legs churning. Tight formation this time for the Tigers, 3rd and 5. Hand up the middle. Leachman's going to have the first down and more as he keeps his legs churning. He's a big back, and he just runs hard. Going to pick up from the 25, going to pick up about 8 yards, and the first down, ball on the 38-yard line. Going to go to the far side, hand off to Jackson on the end around. He's going to pick up a couple. Keeps his legs churning and leans forward. May get 3 or 4 before this is done. Close to 5. See where they spot it. And it looks like we must have a flag over there. They're talking about it.
There's a flag on the play.
On the far side, a face mask against the Broncos.
Against the Broncos.
A 5-yard penalty, going to be close to the first down, but not quite. It looks like anyway. Nope. I'm wrong. He got it. First down.
First down, Tigers.
I'm flipping my coin here, and I'm not doing very good. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line for Sterling. Clock continues to run. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. They trail 35-0. Jackson going to split out here to the near side along with Leachman out on the near side, and Leachman moved, and there's going to be the flag. Leachman moved. Not used to being a wide receiver out here. He's used to being in the backfield.
Backing up 5 yards, still first down.
That'll bring up a 1st and 15. Coming out of the huddle, Leachman will be in the backfield. They're going to have that tight formation again. 3 backs surrounding Diaz back there. This handoff coming to the near side this time. Leachman pushing forward, going to pick up 5, maybe 6.
Leachman with the carry.
Leachman has done a great job every time he's got that handoff, and he picks up 6 there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now. The ball resting on the 48-yard line, almost the 49-yard line of the Tigers as they try to get into Bronco territory. Weingart split to the far side. Hand up the middle again, and Leachman going to pick up 4.
With the carry taken down by Froggy Meeker.
Rockies up 5-4 in the bottom of the second. It's a pitcher's duel tonight, folks. And that's going to draw off the defense. That's going to give the Tigers a first down. The elongated snap count going to bring the Broncos offside and give the Tigers a first down with the ball being placed at the Bronco 42.5-yard line, 43-yard line. First and 10. Rose on the near side along with Jackson. Jackson now in motion. Diaz going to keep it, calls his own number, and a nice defensive play, an open field tackle by Creech. Creech on the far side made a great open field tackle for Platte Valley. And a loss on the play of 3, going to bring up a 2nd and 13. Diaz in the pistol, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. He's going to throw on first down, lofts one down the far side, anybody's ball, and caught by Kersey. He's going to be all the way down almost to the goal line, a jump ball. Kersey came down with it. That is going to be from the 45 down. They're going to mark that at the 5-yard line. 5-6-yard line. That's going to be about a 40-yard pass play from Diaz to Kersey. First and goal. Handoff up the middle, and the Bronco defense stiffens. Leachman tried to go over the middle. The D-line with a big hit. And Leachman's hurt. He's getting up slowly here. He's going to come off. Not sure what happened. But he got, well, I know what happened. He got hit by 4 blue jerseys, and they were not happy when they hit him. And so he is going to be helped off. Doc Bacon out there along with the coach pulling him off to the side. So the clock going to run with 2:32 left here in the third quarter. The Tigers with their deepest penetration. The ball sitting inside the 5-yard line. Second and goal. In motion, Jackson coming to the near side will reset. Diaz going to throw the quick in, the slant, and overthrows the intended receiver. Trying to see who that was. I think it was Kersey again, and it was. Tried to get Kersey on the quick slant. That's going to bring up 4th down, and the ball sitting on the 5-yard line. I thought it was 3rd. I was like, okay, why is that saying 4th? 3rd down. The box on the other side had 4th down, and I went, I don't think that's right, but I looked at it. Kersey split to the far side. Jackson split to the near side along with Rose. He's going to hand off on the inside, and nothing doing. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Once again, now it'll bring up a 4th down.
No, he's going to say they lost about a half a yard just outside the 5-yard line now. 4th and goal just outside the 5. Leachman going to come back into the game. 1:46, the clock running here in the third. Tigers trying to find their way into the end zone. Jackson split to the near side along with Rose. Kersey split to the far side. Diaz going to throw over the middle, incomplete. As the ball was just overthrown. That'll bring up a change of possession, turnover on downs, and the Broncos will take over at basically their own 6-yard line. Diaz tried to hit, I believe it was Cody Leachman over the middle. Had Cody kind of lined up as a tight end. And that's who it was, and the ball overthrown. Broncos will take over. Sitzman standing on the goal line will receive it. He's going to run the option, throws it to the outside. Nice tackle by the defense. Basically no gain, maybe a gain of 1 The ball carrier was Evan Franz.
36, Leachman.
Leachman making the tackle, giving him a gain of about a half a yard. Ball resting on the 6.5, 7-yard line. Second down, a equipment timeout with 1:04 left here.
Looks like we have an equipment timeout.
It was something to do, I think, with the shoulder pads of Leachman. Got that fixed. He's putting his helmet back on. 1:04 left. The clock will run now. Second down and about 9. Just outside his goal line, Sitzman going to throw. Got the slant, and the speed. Is anybody going to catch him? It's Smith. He's down to the 50, to the 40, and Kersey going to catch him. A flag down to the 41-yard line of the Tigers, but there is a flag right there. I'm not sure what happened about the 45-yard line. I didn't see it. It's something against the Broncos, an illegal block, but that's a spot foul. The first down made easily. The spot of the foul, basically the 45-yard line. It'll back it up to the Bronco 45.5, or right at the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Broncos. The large gain brought back 15 yards because the spot of the foul was 5 yards before the tackle. Kersey caught him and got the tackle on the 40-yard line. So the Broncos will take over in their own 45, 1st and 10, with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nice job by the Tiger defense there. The big line on the inside, the 3 bigs on the inside for the Tigers, Matt McNear, Lyle Koch, and number 55, Colson Bacon on the tackle. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. The clock continues to run, 17 seconds left in the quarter. Wide receivers to the far and the near 2 backs with Sitzman. He gets the ball with 8 seconds and then a flag coming in. A false start.
Looks like a false start on the Broncos.
But this clock will run as soon as everything is reset.
It'll set them back 5 yards, but it remains second down.
So the clock going to run with 8 seconds as soon as he winds it, and there it goes, 8 seconds. Sitzman, is he going to try to get a play off? No, he's not. And that's the end of the third quarter. The third quarter going to end 35-0. We'll be back for the fourth right after this. Oh, hold it. What's going on? I'm at a loss here. What are you doing? You don't...
Hold the phone, folks. We do run a play here.
Not going to run a play because that was... Paul going to come to the outside as Sitzman gets tackled hard by Leachman. He's going to pick up about 10 on the play. I'm not sure what that was. But
that's it in the third quarter.
But the penalty was not on the defense. So, okay. So that's the end of the fourth quarter, or end of the third quarter, 35-0 as the Tigers trail. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this on Chassa.tv, on ColoratoPreps.tv, on YouTube.com, also on 1230 KSTC, because this is a big-time small-town production.
You're clear.
Overthrown, intended for Daniel Krantz.
Okay, bump turning.
Thank you.
Kyle Weingart with the coverage. brings up fourth down
5
for the
seconds.
Broncos.
Mike's up.
First play of the fourth quarter was an incomplete pass from Sitzman to the far sideline as both teams came out quickly out of the third quarter break. Sitzman going to throw to the near sideline, then underthrows the intended receiver, which was Josh
Intended for Dovenbarger.
Dovenbarger. On the near sideline, underthrew him.
Tigers will take over.
11:51, and the Tigers will take over as they threw on fourth down. And the Tigers will take over just inside the 50-yard line of the Broncos at their own 49. Ball at the 49-yard line. Kersey split to the near side. A high snap, and the ball going to be brought down, going to bring up big yardage. Going to be a first down and more. That was Drew Canchola. Drew Canchola going up the middle. And Canchola with some nice wheels. That's going to be in the playbook next week for sure. That'll pick up about 13 and a first down. The ball sitting on the 30, or are we at the 38-yard line? 37-yard line. Pick up a 13. Diaz in the pistol. Hands off. Nope, going to keep it himself. Diaz on the outside has the corner and then gets swatted out of bounds. Another first down. As Bethel put him hard out of bounds, but a nice job by Diaz on the fake. It was Skrjanik that took the ball around. I guess Skrjanik in the backfield on the fake. We got Skrjanik at quarterback.
First down, Tigers.
Skrjanik fumbles the ball, now throws it. It's caught by Canchola. Canchola going to pick up about 4.
With the catch.
As Skrjanik running the offense now. Leachman going to come in. James Skrjanik out there running the offense for the Tigers. Kersey split to the near side. Skrjanik going to roll to his left. Going to throw a quick pass on the curl. Kersey shakes the tackle and a touchdown. From the 24-yard line, James Skrjanik. Nice job by Skrjanik to get it to Connor Kersey on the button hook, and Skrjanik on the money. Kersey slips the tackle, turns back to the inside, and runs it in for the final 10 yards. A 24-yard touchdown pass. And the Tigers are on the board. The kick up and good. And nobody here has any idea who made that kick because we do not have a number 9.
Left in the game. Broncos lead this one 35-7.
So the kick was good for the extra point. I'm assuming that something must be wrong with Diaz. He wasn't running the offense and he did not kick the extra point. So Diaz, I do not see him on the sideline over there, but he's got to be somewhere.
Brush is leading 28-13.
Oh, he is on the field. He is going to do the kickoff. So Diaz to kick off for the Tigers. Tigers score. I know he had something going on with his right arm, and now he has tape on it. That's what it was. Probably had some blood or something, a cut, and now has tape around the right elbow area.
Back to receive for the Broncos.
35-7, Tigers on the board finally with 10:27 left. And a short kick on the near side and a big hit after the reception by DJ Graves. And it was Tanner Moser.
Broncos
Broncos will take over first down on their 40-yard line. But the Tigers have found pay dirt and broken the seal. We'll see what they can do on defense here to get the ball back. One receiver split each way and two backs beside Sitzman in the backfield. Now the handoff going to go far side, and a big hole, and breaks the tackle, going to pick up about 20 yards, was Adam Bethel. Let's see where they spot it.
First down.
Started at the 40. Going to give him 17, 18 yards on the carry. Going to be a first down at the Tiger 43-yard line. Just over 10 minutes left in this game. Tigers trailing 35-7. Sitzman going to hand off again, and stuffed immediately, a loss of about a yard. McNear down on the bottom, and also on the tackle was Koch and McNear.
Second, about 13.
That'll be a loss of 13 and bring up a second and or a loss of 3, and it'll bring up a second and 13. Now 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. 1 back standing beside Sitzman in the gun. He's going to throw, going to come to the near side, almost picked, and a nice job on the catch by McDaniel.
McDaniel with the reception.
He's going to go for the first down.
By DJ Graves.
Ethan Rose thought about the pick and thought about it too late. Could have got up and maybe tipped it. It went right over him, and a nice job by McDaniel to come down the sideline, pick up about 20 and get the first down. And the Tiger defense going to have to come up big here as the Broncos threatening into Tiger territory at the 27-yard line. Pitch on the option to Franz. Nice pursuit by the Tigers on the outside.
Yvonne Franz takes it out to the sideline.
Franz going to pick up about 4, I think, when he gets the spot out there. Hard running.
Jackson and Skrjanek with the tackle.
Jackson and Skrjanek out there on the tackle for the Tigers. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7, basically. Give him 3. Handoff, nope, he's going to keep it. And he pitches at the last second, ball on the ground. Who's got it? Colson Bacon diving in there. Nope, they're going to say that the Colt McDaniel falling on it. Nice job by the Tiger defense to get in there. It's going to be a loss of 3 and bring up a 3rd and 13. Ball sitting on the 30-yard line. Sitzman gets it in the gun. He's going to throw. Has a little pressure. Flush to the far side. Now going to throw back across his body and caught.
Completed to Cameron Moxie.
Moxie going to catch it for about a 20. Started at the 30. Let's see where they mark it. They got it marked just outside the 5, about the 6-yard line, so a 24-yard pass play from Sitzman to Moxie, puts the ball on the 6-yard line. 7:54 left here in the game. Broncos knocking on the door again. Sitzman going to take it, handoff on the inside, going straight up the middle for the touchdown from 6.
The Broncos touchdown.
Was Jacob Smith, I believe, up the middle. With 7:51 left here in the 4th. A 6-yard run by Jacob Smith.
Another round of those touchdown T-shirts.
Looks like they're going to have the tee out. And Collins Landwehr attempting the extra point. 41-7 right now. The kick blocked.
Extra point blocked for number 72, Matt McNear.
McNair got in there and blocked the kick. So with 7:51 left here in the fourth quarter, the Broncos take a 41-7 lead. And Collins Landwehr will kick off for the Broncos. Kind of be interesting to see who's going to be at the quarterback position. Skurjanik came out and ran the offense very well. First down and a touchdown. When Diaz was getting taped up on the sideline. The onside kick faked again. As Colin Landwehr and his big right leg ready to put a foot into this. And definitely into the end zone. Another touchback.
Another touchback.
That is a big weapon. It avoids any type of return by the Tigers. So a definite weapon in number 18 out there. I don't know what his longest field goal is, but he could make them from pretty good distance. So the Tigers will come out first and 10, 7:51 left in the game. Trailing by 34. And it is James Skurjanik at quarterback. Receiver to the near side is DJ Graves. Skurjanik going to call his own number. Nope, hand off to Graves on the end around. He's got some room on the far corner. Gets a block, then cuts it back to the inside. Pursuit going to catch him, but not before he picks up basically 20 yards. Graves on the reverse.
Taken down at the 40-yard line.
Give him 19 on the play. The ball just inside the 40-yard line. Two to the near side, one to the far side. Skurjanik with a high snap, going to pick it up on one hop, and he's going to get tackled as there's going to be a flag, maybe a face mask. I don't know what they got back there.
Flag on the play.
There were only 3 Broncos and Skurjanik back there. Face mask, personal foul. That is the 15-yard variety.
Face mask against the Broncos.
So that'll move the ball. The tackle made on the 30. That'll move it out to the 45-yard line. Or just short of the 45-yard line, the 44-yard line. And that'll bring up a first and
5 for the Tigers.
5, maybe 6. Skurjanik has it. Handoff on the inside, immediately met on the inside was Cody Leachman by number 53. That's Lance Nuremberg.
Caleb Crease with the hit.
Back up to the line of scrimmage, the Tigers. Leachman putting his chin strap on. Skurjanik going to roll to the right side and throw. Caught on the far side by Kersey, a pickup of about 17. No, a pickup of about 13. And a first down for the Tigers.
First down, Tigers.
See where they put him out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 45-yard line of the Broncos. Trying to get the helmet, the chin strap snapped on Leachman's headgear. Now they've got it. Skurjanik ready to receive. Got it. Handoff on the inside to Leachman. He keeps his legs churning. Finally brought down after a gain of about 4.
Tripped up by Gearing.
And we got a leg injury. One of the Broncos down on the ground, holding his left leg. Can't see who that is. Not sure whether it's a cramp or what he's got going on here. Yeah, it appears to be a cramp as they are pushing the toe back towards the top, trying to get a cramp out of the calf, I believe, of whoever is laying down there. We've got 6:23 left here in the ball game. Tigers trailing 41-7. I cannot tell who's down out there, but he does have a calf cramp. They've tried to pull the toe back up and get it. Now they're massaging it, and now go back to trying to put pressure on that toe and get that cramp to release. If you've never had one of those, they are very painful. Looks like they were successful coming up.
Birthday announcement tonight.
The number appears to be 53, I believe. Yeah, it is 53. That's Lance Nuremberg.
Lance Nuremberg looks to be okay.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
For Debbie Stangmeyer. Happy 50th.
Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. I don't know who it is, but somebody's in trouble. A reverse coming back. The ball's on the ground, and I think only Broncos there. I think there's only Broncos there as they try to double reverse. The ball went on the ground.
Recovered by the Broncos.
It is. It'll be a turnover by the Tigers at the 50-yard line as Platte Valley going to take over after the turnover. And they just announced a birthday for one of the ladies in the audience here, her 50th. So I'm not sure who gave her up, but somebody's going to be in trouble. I'm not sure who it was. There's rumors it was the athletic director. The JV's in for Platte Valley as running the quarterback was Dovenbarger. As Josh Dovenbarger, number 4. A lot of difference in size out there. Those bodies don't look near as big. As the JV's in with 5:41 left here in the 4th quarter. Dovenbarger going to keep it again and go to the far side. Tackled after a gain of 1.
Dovenbarger keeps the ball. Gain of about a yard on the play.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 8 or 9.
3rd down, Broncos.
Ball just inside about the 48-yard line. Dovenbarger going to throw. Throws to the far sideline, incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for worse. Bring up 4th down.
That'll bring up a 4th down and about 8 for the Broncos. 4:55 left here in the 4th.
Back to the Tigers.
The punt going to be down the middle and blocked. Tigers are going to fall on it at their Bronco 39-yard line. Jackson with the block.
About the 39-yard line.
Tigers will take over at the 39-yard line.
Avery Stutzman.
Stutzman recovered the ball. Tigers will take over with the ball on the 39-yard line and 4:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Handoff to Leachman. Leachman breaking tackles. He could go. He's got the corner down to the 10, to the 5, and pulled out of bounds. McDaniel going to pull him out at about the 3-yard line as Leachman going to pick up 36. And a first and goal now for Sterling. Skurjanik gets the high handoff. It's a broken play, and he's going to be tackled. He gets back to the 5-yard line. It was supposed to be a quick handoff, but the snap was high. And so the broken play, Skurjanik gets it back to the 5-yard line and brings second and goal. Stutzman going to check out as his replacement coming in. Rose going to split to the far side with Jackson. Carey on the near side. Skurjanik with Leachman behind him. Now resetting.
Flag down on the play.
Not sure what we had. An illegal procedure on the Tigers. Somebody moved.
On the Tigers.
False start, I'm not sure who it was. On the interior line, I believe, going to bring up a second and goal. The ball just outside the 10 now. The clock running with 3:49 left. Handoff to Leachman. He goes up the middle, going to pick up about 2 or 3.
Leachman with the carry.
As the clock continues to run. As the Tigers come to the line here with a third and goal, the ball just inside the 10-yard line. 3:15 on the clock. Timeout going to be called by the Tigers as they had a formation problem, not sure what was going on, and somebody tried to leave the game. So Sterling going to call a timeout with the ball just inside the 10-yard line. Third and goal, 3:10 left. The Tigers talking it over on the far sideline. The Platte Valley Broncos going to go to 2-1 on the season. Unfortunately, the Tigers going to 1-2. As Sterling just not able to handle the potent offense of these Broncos tonight. So out of the timeout, Tigers going to come to the line. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Skurjanik. High snap goes way back up in the air. Leachman going to get it, but he's going to be tripped up way deep. So that'll bring up a 4th down as that went way over Skurjanik's head.
4th down for the Tigers.
So we'll run it again. 4th down and goal from the 22-yard line. Going to run the same play, I have an idea. Skurjanik able to get this. Pass to Carey. Unable to get it as he was backing up trying to get it at the 3-yard line and over his head. And the Tigers will turn over on downs to the Broncos with 2:38 left here in the 4th. Don't forget, at the end of the game, we will be naming a Shining Performer of the contest, also naming our reliable player of the game. Don't forget the Injury Access Show every Saturday morning, even tomorrow morning on 104.7 King FM. Marla in the training room, Total Access, better understand sports injuries. You can also get DVDs of these games that we have on video at www.bigtimesmalltown.com as the pass incomplete from Dovenbarger.
Intended for Matthew Hoffman.
Pete's Farmers Co-op's your one-stop shop for feed and delivery. Pete's Farmers Co-op extremely proud of their new corn facility in Iowa, serving more of northeast Colorado. Dovenberger going to run the option, goes to the outside, ball on the ground, now going back to the far side, and it's going to be a loss on the play. That'll bring up a third and about 18, 17. Third and about 17.
Third and 17 for the Broncos.
Clock running at 2:05. Dovenberger set to receive the snap. He's going to take it himself up the middle. Going to break it to the outside, going to have the first down. As Skurjanik going to put a hit on him, but he's going to have the first down, I believe.
For a Broncos first down.
As Dovenberger followed the hole, followed his blockers.
Skurjanik with the tackle.
That first down stopped the clock momentarily as they reset the chains. Now running now at 1:36. Dovenberger gets the snap. He's going to throw. Throws to the far sideline. Going to be picked on the far sideline? Let's see. It is. Picked on the far side by number 1, Matthew Wheeler. Matthew Wheeler with the interception on the far sideline will turn the ball back over to the Tigers with 1:23 left in the game. The Tigers will take over at the 45-yard line of Platte Valley. As the second string offense comes out for the Tigers.
Tigers on the 45.
In motion coming to the near side is Jacob Beltran. Throw across the middle, incomplete. As playing quarterback for the Tigers now is Michael Mitchek. Mitchek running the offense for the Tigers now. And an illegal substitution. Yep.
Flag on the play, illegal substitution on the Tigers.
As the Tigers had too many players on the field in the huddle and one tried to get off. And so a 5-yard penalty to bring up second down and 15. Ball placed on the 50-yard line. Mitchek brings them out of the huddle. Receiver to the near side and one to the far side. Mitchek hands off on the inside. Looked like the handoff went to Jake Buzmeni. Buzmeni going to pick up about 2, maybe 1 or 2. Give him 1.
And 1 or 2 on the play.
Buzmeni, number 18, with the carry. Mitchek brings him out of the huddle. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Mitchek going to hand off on the inside. Got the corner, got the inside, and a nice play and a spin move by DJ Graves. Graves going to pick up really close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. Going to be short. That'll bring up a 4th down and about half a ball. Mitchek brings him out again. Graves in the backfield behind him. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Mitchek going to throw on the short play, and the pass missed as they were throwing to Jacob Beltran.
Intended for Beltran.
And so the ball going to be turned over on downs.
Broncos take over on downs.
First down for the Broncos with 15 seconds left here in the ball game. A lot of personnel changes, trying to figure out who's supposed to be out there, as we got second squads on now. Under center is going to be number 4, Josh Dovenbarger. I think he's just going to take a knee, and he does. And that's going to be your ball game as the clock will run out. The Sterling Tigers fall to the Platte Valley Broncos 41-7. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this. You're listening to Tiger and Platte Valley football on Chassa.tv, ColoradoPreps.tv, on YouTube.com, and on 1230 KSTC, your home for Tiger sports.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source. Kellogg Ewing Levitt Insurance Group is your first and only stop for all of your insurance needs, including health, home, auto, farm and ranch. Kellogg Ewing Levitt can also provide you with professional and general liability bonds. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, going the extra mile for their clients, and they can do the same thing for you. Call Kellogg Ewing Levitt today to receive a no-obligation quote on your insurance needs. 522-4840. That's 522-4840. Kellogg Ewing Levitt, with offices located at 119 North 3rd Street here in Sterling.
Play for our daily live baseball. We're not all prepared. That's why we have to
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as VW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
One of the benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $26 million in patronage dividends. Call us if you want to be part of a local, member-owned and controlled cooperative that understands agriculture. We offer interest rates competitive in the marketplace, and our board of directors is committed to a patronage dividend program. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.